What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kid Smooth from HardKnockGamers.com, and I wanted to make a quick video before I get on the road and take a drive back down to Connecticut. But yeah, I don't even think I got to share my my honest, opinion and feelings on like VR, Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR, and all that madness. And quite honestly, haven't really been interested. I know there's been a lot of commotion over the prices. VR is very expensive, whether you're getting Oculus or PlayStation VR, believe it or not. Um, and me personally, and there's people defending this with their life. There's people against it with their life. I personally don't think uh, PlayStation VR in general is a thing that's going to take off and last. I think initially they will all have a successful launch. They will sell. Will have some great sales when they first release, but like 3D TVs and Nintendo Wii, it's going to take off and then just go. They'll have a lot of PlayStation VRs, but no active users, and then we're not gonna see much content for it shortly after. So, and I don't think VR is that expensive to make, and I think everybody who's making a VR system is going to profit off of it regardless. So I think it's all about the quick sell. Um, PlayStation VR, I think, is going to be the most successful, only because it's more accessible. More people have a PlayStation than a gaming rig to run the Oculus, and it's probably the more, I guess, yes, the more accessible. Even though the most powerful one is likely Oculus, PlayStation VR is going to be the most, I feel like, successful out of all the VRs that are coming out, only because it's more accessible and it's the cheaper version. So, but looking at it, you're like, if you don't have a PlayStation 4, it's going to be PlayStation VR will be almost an $800 investment to you. And if you don't have a gaming PC, the Oculus Rift is like, it's pretty much almost a $1,500 or more investment. Actually, probably more than $1,500 investment if you wanted to do Oculus Rift. So I don't think it's VR is the thing. If VR ever took over gaming, I would not be gaming anymore. Because I really just don't like. I can't imagine wearing this thing on my head. Sometimes when I take vacations, I like to game a lot, and I don't think I can do that with VR. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be this thing that just takes off and it's going to be like the standard. Because if it does, that means somebody else is going to lose something. PS4 is probably going to stop getting the games it gets in favor of VR. Like the last 3 years of, like, I think the Xbox 360 weren't getting a lot of games, but Connect games were coming out. They were getting a lot of games, a lot of gimmick add-ons and stuff. So, and I really wouldn't want that for a PlayStation and or freaking PC. So me, I'm staying away from it. If I can get it cheap or something like that, or just if it was given to me, or if I get it cheap, that's when I'll try it out. But I'm not investing I'm not investing $500 for a PlayStation VR, and I'm not getting like the Rift or anything like that. So, because I think it's just unnecessary. Like, I like my games, my controller, TV screen, monitor, whatever you may call it, and simple as that. And that's my opinion on it. And like I said, I know there's people who out there who want it to fail. I'm one of those who said I want VR to fail, and I don't. And it's not saying just PlayStation VR, all VR, only because I don't want gaming to change to that nature where we're all wearing shit on our heads and stuff like that. It's just not my cup of tea. It never has been, and never will. You know what I mean? I've never been interested in VR, not in arcades or anything. I've never been interested in it, and I think it's gonna suck. And imagine every game on the PlayStation VR has to be 60 frames per second, which is probably the minimum. But so the graphics aren't going to be that great, and honestly, I don't think the games are going to be that great. And but it's a sexy looking add-on. You look like fucking a character out of, you like, what you call it, Daft Punk. Shit that they be wearing. That's what it looked like. But that's just really how I feel about it. Are you getting a VR? Are you getting Oculus Rift? You getting PlayStation VR? I ain't getting none of them. Oh yeah, by the way, I sold my PlayStation too, because I realized I just sold the shit. Honestly, I have no interest in playing PlayStation until like late April or May. I might, but no, I won't buy another one. I might end up having another one, but not anytime soon. My PC and my Xbox have been doing great. Actually, and I just realized something. Because for those people who like, why you still got your Xbox and you got PC? All right. And I know we had a discussion on the Weapon Wheel podcast. Um, I'm likely going to be playing Quantum Break on a PC. It has nothing to do with 720p. It has nothing to do with 720p because this, what I'll be doing is my Xbox is generally going to be for my multiplats and multiplayer heavy games, and then the games that aren't coming to PC. And then my PC games would be for the single player games that are going to PC that are Xbox, and games that are just indies, single player Windows Xbox games, and probably single player PC games, or and some experimental titles. But yeah, my Xbox One still has reason to be played. And to those who are ahead of me on PlayStation 4, I'm inactive off of it. You know what I mean? I have to get another one regardless, but I'm inactive on it for a while. And you might be asking, why is my apartment? I just moved in here, and I realized I haven't done a video, and I wanted to do a video before I go back to Connecticut, because when I go back to Connecticut, I have no Xbox, I have no PC, no PlayStation. I don't think I got no computer. I'm gonna be doing cell phone videos, and I didn't want to do that, so I wanted to give you a normal video before I get the hell out of here. But to all the dislikes that this video may get, because I told you I sold my PlayStation 4, it's all right. It's all right. I'll be back. I might. No, I'll be back. It maybe when Uncharted comes out, I might. If that bundle is still around, I might get it. I might. But honestly, I haven't played this shit since December, and that's all I gotta say. But Xbox is the best box, and I am the best spot. Good night. Actually, it's morning, but it's dark out because it's like 5 in the morning. Kid Smooth, best bot. I'm out of here.